And here comes the big boy send from Dryuzaki and Otaka. We have triple aura from Dryuzaki. We have pack leader imps from Otaka as well. Always a favorite.
It's super strong on wave 12 in particular, but it's really bad. Like against typing-wise, against skills units, the send is really, really bad. I hope for them it doesn't come back to haunt them. Here we go.
Big sends for skills and Papai. We've got 540 and 580. We have double hardened golems from Papai, so they read the game correctly. Let's see if the read is enough to save them here.
Oh, Doppler's running it down. Doppler's dead.
Already dead.
We got a problem.
Tank. 120 on skills.
Oh no.
127 on Papai. Shot down, adding injury to insult. And here is game number 2. Team Doomsday bringing this series to a tie. Bonnie and Basti. The thing is, right, I don't know if you caught this, but they actually, both of them shifted over 300 gold each on wave 14. So they were kind of bluffing their value a little bit, and now they can be overbuilt, which is their favorite kind of built. And now everything goes on this one, right? No, still no.
No, and now it's just the easiest full hold of Bonnie's life.
And Green leaks 67% to 3 king ups. And Basti is leaking only a boss to a 380 send as well.
Well, they do get the shutdown, 25 gold. I'm sure this is gonna change the game. I think what they have to do is open the chat, type a minus, and then 2 Fs. Bonnie is also getting overrun. Bonnie is also
leaking. The gates are dying before they get summons. Yeah. I think he only got 3 summons per gate.
Yeah,
Did they die fast enough? Basti holding quite a long time. Boone leaking 52%. Green Spirit holding, oh, is it enough? 20 creeps right side, 15 creeps left side. These guys might live.
This is close, but I don't think Boone and Green Spirit
Pack leaders are both down. Boone and Green Spirit are going to survive. Meanwhile, right side, Bonnie and Basti.
They die! They dead!
We get
Bonnie! Bonrich! Bruder! Was das?
Bonrich, was ist das, Junge?
Green has white main gates. He is going to leak. The question is, how long will he hold?
And Boone has 3 prepped Hellraisers with an APS. Like, Boone has damage.
Yeah, Boone has damage, but there's too much going to his left side. His left side is gonna die.
His right side is cleaning up quite nicely.
Bonnie has double Phoenix, so he's gonna do fine.
And they're both Smurf Phoenixes as well. Bonnie just holds.
Bonnie is holding. But with almost nothing.
But
it's
I
fine.
think left side die, right?
Yeah, left side dies. Yeah, GG. Green Spirit proving to be the bigger handicap.
Yeah, Bonnie tried his absolute best to be the heavier player with the second game, but in the end, Green Spirit was the heaviest player.
Let's see. It's gonna be a gate showdown, as we said. Basti and Kingdoms are leaking because of the nature of their builds. Now it's just a question of who holds longer between Vidderson and Bonnie. Bonnie is already overrun, while we have hold from Vidderson. Basti is leaking, and it's gonna be Habrestiert going for the first round win in this semi-final.
Really, the long save not working out for Bonnie and Basti.
They wanted to leak the leak on Basti, but just adding that little too much damage in the corner here scuffled their plan.
I think King Dance might leak very small here, but this is the easiest hold of his life here.
Yeah, I mean, Vidder was not in trouble no matter what, but
King Dance holding.
King Dance even keeping that Divine Blessing. This is very, very bad for Bonnie and Basti.
Are we gonna see the 60% go up to only 68? Okay.
Looks like he stopped pushing.
Okay.
Oh, I lied. I think he's pushing.
He's still pushing.
I think he just can't come back from that.
The witches are so good actually against Shay's lane. Look at all these rats. Just so much mana for the Froggos.
See how it pans out.
Lucy's Phoenix, look at that. Almost perfectly off-tanking.
On the boss now.
Lucy just clears easily. X-God and Drakir obviously leaking everything with their suicide play. And Shay is leaking too. Drakir and Lucy, they even the score here in game number 2.
Good suicide read. Great early game. Lots of back and forth this game. The wave 13, those king ups ended up saving them. The ones they did on 10. That's a very high split from Witter, like one creep. But Insazir is actually like only focusing the right, so it's actually very good that it's only taking 1.
Now it's focusing to defend itself, so it's not going to die. And I think Witterson's just going to do very, very well here. In fact, he might even full hold. Meanwhile, Kingdom's easily full holding with that godly Phoenix. Look at that.
Yeah, really nice. Like he set up this positioning on wave 9 and paid off.
X-God feeding shutdown here. Okay. I think he won't be too happy with that, but just look at this beautiful Phoenix from Kingdance. Easily holding the 460 Mythium Send from Xgod. A Doomsday from Kingdance. A Divine Blessing Doomsday non-less.
It's gonna tank a little bit, that's for sure.
Yeah, and there is no Ghost Knight this time from Xgod. He's going for Auras and Imps instead.
He's trying to overwhelm the tanks, which is, you know, fair enough. The wave is already Ghost Knight typing.
This is actually looking kind of dangerous now. We do
I
have
might
a
be wrong, but-
hardened Golem for Widdowson, but look at their values, it's scary. And now that Kraken's walking straight into the Divine Blessing Azeria, is it able to kill her?
It straight up
think
just
it does.
murdered it.
The Azeria is down, I repeat, the Azeria is down! And Kingdance, his Divine Blessing is about to die as well.
Uh-oh.
That's an 83% leak on the King,
Wow,
an 87%
okay.
leak on Widdowson. I don't think they die here, but they've both lost their Legion spells with the Divine Blessings going down, and they're taking a ton of damage.
Can they really commit to 13 where Xgod and Shay look weaker, but with this much gold, how weak could they be? Like, they have to commit to something like 15. I feel like what I wanted Shay to reroll most for was a fortified tank, because it's the best answer to Centaur, which is what King went for. I don't hate just building another archer and just trying to nuke the wave.
Actually, Xgod and Shay are on better value than Kingdance and Widdowson, but the
They need
sends
to
are
raise.
enormous.
I don't love the 4 eyes. I think an ogre would be better
Yeah,
and would
I
let you
agree.
get out something like a mole as well, but let's see. The centaurs are murdering Split, now murdering the archers.
Kingdance, he is now attacking the Ghost Knight. His Millenniums don't split tank. Shay leaks really hard. Xgod, how are you doing? You're going to leak too. Widdowson now leaks. Kingdance holds the longest, but their HP is much lower. And actually, Xgod leaks very, very slowly there. This is going to be a race. Which side is going to win? There's a massive King HP advantage on the right side. And I think Xgod and Shay have brought this series to a tie. They do.
Here we go.
Let me just...
Game 5.
Butter.
Wow.
Yes! Butter boys! 520 Mythium for Kingdance, 580 for Widdowson. Let's see how the boys do against these sends. Widdowson getting his coilers both killed.
The lizard
pretty
army, man.
quickly.
It's like the perfect spell.
Kingdance getting wrapped around. He does get that final summon. It won't be enough. That's a big
they're
lead.
dead.
Widdowson 125%. Kingdance 88%. The Butter Boys have done it. This is a reverse sweep. Butter Boys are your September champions. Let's go.
Reverse sweep. Oh my god, amazing.
Blue pumping out a few things as well with a pack leader and a centaur. This could be it. This coming wave will decide, do we still have a fighting chance for Bennis, or will the solos continue to be too fruitful in their play of style? And they have edged in a few more percentage points at 46% to 54%. They're slowly calling back into this game. That momentum swing was so huge a few waves ago on wave 14. They've got some centaurs as well. A pack leader, a mole coming in, a 720 send, a 780 send, a 680 and a 660 send. Will they prove to get through these tanks fast enough over here, or is the magic damage just gonna prove to be enough? My apologies, people. I realized I completely just fogged wave 16 out of my mind. I thought we were on wave 18 here, but that does look like it's going to be fatal enough for Team Bennis to lose and the solos to hold on. And such an interesting and impressive build by Evel Knievel. My hat's off to him. And that send proved completely unfruitful. The sends are coming in by Team Bennis. It is not looking good for the solos. Lyra is completely out of this game at 4.4k value. There is just no hope happening right now. 36 workers by Noble with item shop at 25 and 24 to Evel Knievel. A bit of a look like a suicide, though not really, considering he's at plus 95, and that is quite a big send. There is a resend, but it's not gonna be enough. We're gonna take a look at this lane and we'll see, do they pull it off? Will they make it through this round? Do they hold on and say, yeah, you smelled upset, but you were only smelling it in your own mind? Evel Knievel is about to fall. We have 19, we have 2 ogres, we have a centaur, a mole is still alive. This king is going to get hurt, bloodied, bruised, and he's about to fall. And that is the game.
Noble does have some nice units to defend this wave, but there isn't a nice split. And so everything on wave 18 that's doing this AoE damage is going to gang up in the middle. There may be enough magic damage and like natural tanks coming out to mitigate that some, but we see that same story over here on Item Shop, where the split just might allow too much AoE damage. So let's see what happens now. Yeah, there's just so much AoE damage going in on both of the builds there. And it's not necessarily the case on Flight's build, at least, where he is multi-tanking a bit. But now that the Sens are getting in here, yeah, it's just too much for Venus to handle. And it looks like Flight's broken back has made it through to day 2 of Nova Cup, which can be pretty surprising if you weren't expecting a Div 2 game to have an unranked player going on to the second day. Wow. Maybe one of the downsides of requiring the coaching against a team that has shown they can save for these big sends.
Yeah. And the Tactical Hermit's the best send in the Rover streaks. That could be game.
No king ups.
Yeah, that might be game. 2 4-eyes coming in. Hermit. That might be game.
These are also not
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of king damage on the west side, but threatening to win the series.
It's just too
Well played by Halo to take the series here in Nova Cup Div 2.
Okay, everybody's under. It looks like this is the race on 17. I love it. Just in time. Let's freaking go, man. Lord of Deaths, Pegasus with White Mane. Oh my gosh, dude. Everybody is so stacked right now. Their boards look awesome. Oh my, this is a race, guys. Okay. Hangry getting run. Empty getting run through. Wow, so it really comes up to Topek and Chasm. The kings are buffed. Oh, look at that hold. Oh my gosh. What a hold by Chasm, man. That shifts the game a lot. Damn, 65 to 35, full king buffs. And he was on shutdown by 5,000 power score, but as you see, because of the sends, oh my god. Yeah, that... Did they do... Wow, GG. At the last second. Wow. That was kind of crazy, honestly.
I guess they're trusting their good old build, and yeah, let's go with that. They want to go late. Whoa. We've got a lever here. I don't know if he got DC or anything. Damn, do we have a lever on the first game? With nothing, and we're gonna see the big sense. So really the game is gonna be set up right there on who's gonna get the big advantage, because they still have a 400 save there. So let's see if they're gonna be able to hurt them there. 500 on both sides, that is gonna hurt, even if they have like a fully upgrade king. Let's see how they're gonna be able to deal with that. They pretty much go with full aura. God damn, man. Alright. I think if instead Crowther would have went with like Witch to counter, like Witch or a Centaur to counter the whole thing, could have hurt even more, but I think they're still gonna hurt there. Ish. That is gonna hurt a lot there. Ish. Woof, woof. Right. That is almost 800 gold for Crowther. Like, they're still at minus 900, but if they put it all in the value, they really need to hold that wave 15. I think the Russian team, they're not gonna send on 15 even. So they're gonna go and try to put the last nail in the coffin versus magical wave, but I don't think that was a good idea there, because the big difference between last time and this time is that last time they had arcane defense, man. What the German team should have needed to do is that fight fire for fire on wave 16, man. Or just like right now they need to wait for wave 17. They're never gonna kill this guy without like... I think Joker is not even the guy to watch. It's more Oh my god, okay, they're gonna try to end the game right there. So let's see what we're gonna get there. We need the German team, like, they need to be patient a little bit. They need to send like some meat, you know, like something to actually hurt them. And they just need one last nail. You need to be patient there. Now I think the biggest thing that's gonna be is like mission do not die here, because they're at minus 600, minus 500. Like, the thing that should have happened there is that they shouldn't have sent on 15 and just sent on 16, but now they're gonna have to wait for a big fight on 17. Alright, let's see if they can hold there. That's a big ass send there from Joker. Let's see if they can put the last nail. Yeah, that's gonna be a big ass leak right there. How about the other side? Yeah, Centaur is like carrying. That's GGN. That's GGN. If the King survived that, he's like, he's boosted. And I don't think they're gonna be able to hold that then. Oh! Whereas Centaur is doing too much damage there. Damn. Good fight from the German team, with Crowther really going like on the power value there. Like, he had the workers, he had everything. Really, that was like a close game for them. It's just, I think that they lost in the patience game there. Really, that was a good game still. Huh? Now everybody is back to equal, but what we see is really the Finnish team. Like I said, they gone for the explosion of workers. They're not gonna wait and see what they can do. They just went for the full income giant snail. Tried to get the power move there on the castle, man. That's really smart. Now they have a lot of income, man. And they're not saving. Nobody's saving. They're actually going double lizard on wave 12, and they're still going full snail. Alright. I see what the Finnish team is trying to get there, is that they're just gonna try to get 80 every time. Like, they're gonna try to get 8 snail every time and just get a lot of worker from that. That's like smart when you see that the other team, like, they don't really pressure you, you know? And we see that they're really gonna pressure them with snail the whole game, I think. They're at around 332, man. That's 2 times the income of Inualis there. They're really trying to eco this game, just getting it. I think the Russian team there, what is happening is that they're really under the pressure of the value of what the other team got there. And they're going at 17 worker, 16 worker with like crazy amount of income versus like a save. So yeah, what's gonna happen for the Russian team is that they really need to put the words and try to do some kind of save and do something from there, because the Finnish team are really like running away with the win there with all the workers they haven't. Even like they don't really have to send anything or all, it's just an eco thing at this point. And they're trying to put the last nail in the coffin there. I think if they just like do one save where they just don't send and go for the next wave, I think they're just gonna be able to maybe end the game there. I like the upgraded Badger. It's gonna be really good for the next 2 wave. That's like Rayquaza. Okay. Other than that, how are we gonna be able to get for more? This guy is gonna be like really tough to counter with how he positioned himself on the split with the stone. And oh, okay, yeah, they did what I said. They waited 1 turn and they're going for like a bigger offensive there. And I think that's gonna be really tough for Inualis. Is actually getting pretty decent for Arcane Wave, so I think it's gonna be able to hold pretty well, but it's gonna get hurt, that's for sure. So they're going double Dino 4 eyes there, and he's gonna go Blood Shaman there. Eesh. Me, if I was Joker on this wave versus that kind of guy, I wouldn't have gone on 15 really. I don't think they have much choice there with how the game is going. But like, you need to counter those doors, man. You need to get like a Centaur or just get like witches. Let's see what we're gonna see from there. Maybe a last big offensive from the Finnish team. It's like really good on this wave, man. Yeah, he has a lot of arcane. I like how Inualis like still at 10 worker, but he's still holding up with how his build is working. And yeah, that was a leak for sure there from Joker. He's actually gonna be able to hold up there. Kemper actually leaked there, okay? And we're gonna have a double shutdown, so around 300 gold giving to the Russian team there. Oh my god, that is gonna hurt. And if they don't, I don't think they're gonna be losing the game with just that. And oh my god, that's gonna hurt right there. And they give so much gold there. And now I think the only problem that they have is that they don't have enough worker to contest on with the Finnish team. Even if they get a lot of gold, like they can like get some unit to survive the wave and stuff, but they're gonna need to like again go for the big offensive. They're going for a lot of little offensive there, man. But I think maybe the Russian team, like with all that they got, minus 40 plus 330, and that's like some crazy numbers right there. Let's see if that's gonna be enough to actually get them, but I really like the build of Ineos. It's really like an Passepartout build right there, man, with how he's working and stuff. And eesh. Man, this could cost the game right there, man. Is it gonna cost the game? No, they still have another offensive. Are they gonna attack? Holy, everybody's gonna be saving for wave 18, so we're gonna see actually a trial of fire by wave 18, because it's not gonna really matter who has a lot of worker and who doesn't with the 300 gold tip that they got from the wave 15. This is way more equal than I thought that it would be after everything that happened there. Let's see how they're gonna be able to deal with that. We see leader of the pack, Blood Shaman, and Snail, and on the other team we're gonna see like pretty much a little bit of everything. Like we're going for a Triora, no Triora. Still have 40, 80, no, the last 40, no. Alright. Let's see how they're gonna be able to deal with that. And it's gonna be a war who's holding the most, man, he's not even gonna leak. This is gonna be a big shutdown, but this guy's not leaking. And that's a double leak. That's GG. And the Russian team, they really fight hard in the end. But yeah, really the workers, they just couldn't fight the income at this point. And Four Eyes, which we're gonna see the first trial of fire of this final right here. Everybody sits.
Seat belts on.
Everybody went like overworked. Mercury and Yoda, they're doing everything, but the fortress that they're building up on the left side is getting like bigger and bigger there on.
Yeah, I think Mercurion and Yoda had like a really good chance in the early game, but
it's like crazy ass build.
The build from Hanser and Goonie is just really good.
Let's see how they're gonna be able to set up there. Man, the Ades there, man, coming clutch on. This is full with 2 shaman there, man. And he's holding a long time. Is he gonna go 100 to 0 there? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. 100 to 0?
Oh my god.
The race! The race! Oh my god, what the hell? Okay.
What a first game to the finals. Yeah, this dude, I'm telling you, man, this might
I think the placement of the bunk was way too in the back. Like Fatalizer got jumped there. GG, man. Oh my god. Wow.
There's no magic damage, man.
Oh wow. Is it GG? Or are
yeah,
they...
I think it's GG.
Yeah, it was a good call, man, to just send like that. And man, at 7
GG.
we're current. GG, damn.
Boom! Hanser and Gini take it.
Damn, GG, it was 2-1 and they did the reverse sweep, winning the series 3-2. Damn!
A few workers coming into the Sin, but looks like they're wanting to send back. Vermilion is very fond of the Krakens. Eden also sending a Kraken, where Scramy and Daffy are opting for the Ghost Knights with auras. I think this might have been a misclick here. Maybe that was supposed to be safety mode. I mean, I suppose a pack leader can work on this as well. No, well, maybe it was a misclick, or maybe he wanted that pack leader out there as well. Vermilion and Eden are in quite a bit of trouble. Scramby and Daffy not looking as bad. Interesting to back it up with Centaurs there. Hugely coming out for Eden, kind of as expected though. hugely coming out for Vermilion. Vermilion Eden leaked first, so those are going to get a head start. And I think that is going to secure the game for Scaramby and Daffy. And we're going to game 3. Big comeback for Scaramby and Daffy. And here we go. Scarab hardens up. She's ready for it. Little indecision coming out from Daffy. More sins coming out from RIP. I mean, this is definitely looking to be a potential game ender. I'm not sure who has bigger leak potential here. Those 4 eyes are just pounding away. Banes is definitely going to leak. That's going to end up being leak. Banes and Film will leak. Scarab with the leak. Oh, man. Everybody leaks. However, their king, Opulence's king, is fully upgraded. It's just going to be a base race. Is it enough? Is Opulence going to win game 2 right now? Oh, 1% survive. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was crazy. Well, they're still alive. 2 shaman coming out. 2 pack leaders coming out for name pending. Everyone went on ahead and cleared 20. So here we go. Into 21. The first time we've seen 21 all tournament. Another witch coming out for Scarab. An ogre coming out for Daffy. Huge deficit for Thorn. Huge deficit for Spectrum. Huge deficit for Daffy. Scarab, minor deficit. But remember, although Scarab only has a minor net worth deficit, all 3 of these golems are now recovering from Harden, so they're taking additional damage from all sources, and that could be an equalizer to cause her to leak. But it is all going to come down to this right here, right now. One team's walking away with a win. One team's, it's either going to be tied up or Opulence is going to have the advantage. Thorn's troops are getting run through at the moment. This is looking bad for Thorn. It's looking bad for Spectrum. Scarab is holding on for dear life, but not that long. Who's leaking first is the question we have now. This is going to be a base race, but it looks like the creeps for Spectrum and Thorn are going to get there first. It looks like this could go in Opulence's favor, but base races, you never know. Here we go. And that is going to be a GG for Opulence. They're up 2-0 in the finals. Can close it out in game 3. What a wild game. What a wild game.